Spoilers for the entirety of Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and sorry for the audio quality, I'm in a hotel room without my regular gear. I just needed to get this one out. In the first act of Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Lune delivers a speech to Gustave that goes so hard that people are making sick edits of it. It's like it's Dragon Ball Z and this is the YouTube of the early 2000s. She's reminding Gustave why the expeditions that others see as doomed to failure are worth it. Because even if the expeditioners die, it's all in service of protecting the lives of those who come after.
As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
Lune is livid that Gustave wants to give up. She reminds him,
Come on, we always said the future of Lumiere is more important than
any individual life, yes.
Do you still believe that?
this video isn't going to be long because, well, a bunch of reasons. First, I think Clair Obscur Expedition 33 might end up being my game of the year. I really loved the game, except for some glaring problems that I can't get over. I also don't want to be that lone guy on the internet talking down about the game everyone loves. That's not something I'm interested in, but I do have real problems with the game. Specifically, its narrative. I was fully bought in on this game through Acts 1 and 2, and I was following these developers and these writers down whatever path that they wanted to take me down. I was trusting they could land the plane, or the giant mythical jelly bean, as it were. But I'm sorry to say, I think they kind of beefed it. The game is so intent on this message of going on even in the face of guaranteed failure for the greater good, and it makes sure that you know that this is Mael's story to shape. And yet, in its final moments, the game chooses to strip Mael of her agency. She's asked to give up everything she's fought for the whole time, for the feelings of a family she and the player only know as abusive. In both endings, Expedition 33 goes all the way back on the message it set out at the jump, and uses the real living people you've been with the entire time as a tool in a lesson that amounts to touch grass. I'm being reductive to make my point, but I do feel that the writers were so interested in being subversive that they failed to tell a coherent story all the way through. There is no ending where Mael makes a choice for herself to sacrifice the life she wants and give that life back to the people she loves inside the canvas. Instead, we get an ending where she returns to a family we barely know anything about and erases the existence of an entire world full of people. And another ending where she saves them and stays with them at the expense of her own health. I don't need a perfect, pretty, tied-up ending. I just need the game to be thematically consistent. Because right up until it wasn't, I thought the point of this game was in that speech Lune gives to Gustave. I thought the reason we were here was to protect something even if we didn't get to experience it. And instead, when I consider the endings we did get, all I can think to myself is,
Do you still believe that?
thanks for watching Flow State, a show about the games we get lost in. If you want to support my work here on YouTube, head over to ko-fi.com/Matt Horton and set up a recurring donation. Thanks, and I'll talk to you next time.